What's up, nigga?
Told them boys yesterday price ain't today's price. Tell the boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. Told them boys yesterday price ain't today's price. Tell the boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. The hustle is in my veins, in the game I got loot. The devil ain't never made me do a thing with the loot. Now quiet money coming off the cane and the food. Cause I was taught if you was in it for the fame, you a fool. Street scholar niggas know I came from the school. A hard knock, hip to the game and the rule. Got some blood on my hands and my name and it grew. To think it started trying to get me a chain and some boots. I had struggles motivate my hustle, I refused to lose. Threw me lemons, put it on the Smith and now I got the juice. Had to rumble even when I stumble, still went with my move. If you pray I ain't get up when I fell and get removed. Told the boy yesterday's price ain't today's price. Tell the boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. Told the boy yesterday's price ain't today's price. Tell the boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. Yeah, price just went up, and I'm overcharging cause when I got sent up, couldn't get a carton worth of cigarettes. These niggas let the love change. Now I'm on the bigger check, that's my love thing. More baby sold than Epstein Island, I got all kind of grams. Chemists put the Fenty on everything like Rihanna fans. You ain't gotta question the quality, I'm an honest man. Pictures of the baby, cold word sonogram. Trouble with your album, got a budget, come and find me. Traffic special, I could write your single for a 9P. Baby wanna choose, I told her not without my feet. Then you put your money where your mouth is, talking cheap. Boy, yesterday's price ain't today's price. Tell the boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. Told the boy yesterday's price ain't today's price. Tell the boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. Daylight, mobbing on earth, boy. Showtime. Hey.
D-Mark got that heat.
Curtain call, let the show begin. I know it's hurting y'all the way I'm going in. I need a murder dog covered for the times I was kicking shit and y'all ain't know it then. Working hard, long hours in the trap, in my bag like some dope again. It's that blue magic, no Nicky Barnes cut. Niggas know who I'm doper than. Everybody, old nigga, new nigga, only see a challenge in a few niggas. Lot of y'all can wipe the smile off your face on the mob, it ain't none of you niggas. I just put the switch on the new blicker, rapid fire spitting, it's a boost nigga. 2 street for a lot of you niggas, hard knocks, light body, 2 jigger. Back on my shit again, endurance, I tire him out like it's Mitchell, and I'm about to put on that shit again. I was trying to be humble, but fuck it, I'm still a man. Don't rap like a kilogram. They finna spin this up top like a ceiling fan. I'm about to pop like a trigger man. From that hustling stock, so I'm more about my dividends. It's showtime, I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind, had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time, now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time, now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga, pulling on a nigga, I should pull a Kevin, kick her in the titty. Nah, I'm being petty, baby, I'm just kidding. Going with your move, I ain't even tripping. I had groupie back when I was in the kitchen, had 3 county, catching what I'm pitching. Montana way, started with the dishes, out of town played, not the pocket trip. Real G's round me, we don't do the fiction. Niggas rub me wrong, it gon' be some friction, it gon' be a spark. I'ma stand on business, ain't no favorite op. I can stand them niggas, they gon' lay in dirt. Candlelight visuals, face on the shirt. Now you get the pictures on 23. Now you get the scripture, homies, they gon' fly. They done got religion. I be outside, functioning with killers. Police outside, hunting for the dealer. Bitches mouth wide, hungry for a nigga. I ain't even dropping money on the tigger. True player, I be turned with the ism. Bad bitches know the vibe I be giving. Fuck the haters and the lies they been telling. They'll make the news at noon 10 and 11. Showtime, it's showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind, had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time, now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time, now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga, showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind, had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time, now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time, now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga.
Yeah. Hey man, Shay man, it's your boy DAA man, Daylight TV. Back at y'all with another Mafia material MOBCAST, episode number 63. Yeah, full-fledged jack move. Got my bro host World Past in the building. World, what's up, my nigga?
Oh shit. Just scrolling up.
Yo, Mr. Miyagi on.
Yeah, man, gotta get my wax on, wax off. Need to go get some more wax.
Not whack 100.
Nah, not wax 100. Definitely ain't that. See, I say a wax set his man up, man, get his ass beat. How you gonna let that man get his ass beat by a nigga that done fucked his wife? That mean that nigga done took
What
2 L's by that nigga.
about Adam 22?
Yeah, Jason Love beat that
AKA
nigga ass
King,
in a boxing match.
AKA King Cuck.
Nigga whooped that nigga ass. Nigga Adam took all that shit. Adam better keep that gun with him, cause from what I seen,
Oh yeah, I see that shit. He beat the shit out that nigga.
nigga, when you came to motherfucking Brooklyn, just be happy you was with rest in peace the homie Get Low and Bobby Smurder. Cause you would have got caught anywhere else, you was definitely out of pocket, and it would have definitely been full-fledged jack move. You'd have had to call WAC 100 to come back over there with some backup.
Wack wouldn't have been able to do shit.
Yeah, I don't think he would have called. I know who he would have called. I ain't gonna say no names, but you know, good luck with that. Nigga beat Adam 22 ass.
Yeah, that shit. That shit was embarrassing. I seen the clip of that shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is fucking. And then I seen some other weird shit where him and his bitch had like a cutout of the nigga Jason Love or some shit. Like in the bed, like some weird ass shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. Niggas be
Bro,
doing anything.
but listen, he not the only nigga. Like that nigga let a bunch of. I know he like Crip Mac and a bunch of niggas smash Shorty. Like they be over there just going crazy. Bro.
That's crazy. You like yeah. Like I said, it just showing people I ain't finna fuck behind. Like once I know a bit the fuck a certain caliber of nigga, a certain type of nigga, it's quiet, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
It's really over with.
I bet you fucking with them kind of niggas. Is that considered like hating?
What?
Like what we just said, bitch fucking nigga, we feel like that nigga beneath our caliber, we ain't fucking with the bitch. Is that? Nah, I ain't gonna consider that hating.
Nah, I mean, because it's really just like, for one, alright, you might fuck with a nigga that wear like the same jeans every day, like, you know what I'm saying? So it really be a lot of different factors and shit. For me,
I grew up with a nigga like that. It was a nigga in my immediate circle that took on Quan. We ain't gonna say no names. Nigga had these iceberg pants with the Scooby Doo on the back. Nigga wore them Scooby Doo pants so much, nigga, Scooby Doo ran. Scooby Doo ran away. Like, he wore them pants so much, he became the monster that Scooby Doo was running away from and looking for.
The sweater itself.
It
It was
wasn't even
standing up by itself in the corner.
nigga, that nigga. Them was jeans. Them jeans will walk by themselves.
Hey, them jeans do the Harlem Shake all by themselves.
Nigga, shit.
Man.
Mr. Joy, aka Mr. P,
Speaking of
aka Naquan.
Speaking of that you spoke about Adam 22 being lucky that he was with Get Low and Bobby Shmurda. Got a clip here. It says a former Sex Money Murder member speaks about Crip not being able to live up north and shit. I was like about to put something in the comments. I said, you know what, fuck it, I'll save it for the show. Just a quick little
I mean, shit. There's some blood niggas can't live up north. I mean, there's Crip niggas that live up north. There's Crip niggas that live up north, they just can't rep it. You know what I mean?
Or the hop, like, basically, in any situation that you get in, if you don't perform as far as defending yourself, you're basically a bunny.
Like, yeah, but you use the other term.
Take it
Take on the hop.
hard back. Hard back.
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
that
like
reference
up
to?
there means like you, like Crips cannot live. Hard back is Crip. Like Crips only live in certain gyms. That's just how it goes. Like
Real shit.
shit, you got 72 hours to get them out the spot.
Mm-hmm. Well, you
No politics.
Why
too.
didn't you turn?
It means take it on a hop. Like basically,
so
in any
yeah, I was like when I was up north in 2015 up until 2018, like I was actually in the dorm with Michi from GS9. You know what I'm saying? And you know his shit, like his case was so high profile, so everybody knew that he was a Crip. Like you couldn't duck his shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, Son wasn't up there pushing no crazy line or nothing, but he was still, you know, like he was still getting on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Going to the yard and all that, like functioning with niggas and shit. And like, you know, nigga wasn't really like ducking his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a nigga was Crip and went up north, like for the most part, what I've seen most niggas do is they either gonna go with the Rastafarians or they gonna take their ass to Juma on Friday with the Muslims. You know what I'm saying? Then you have some people who rather fight and get taken off the compound than, you know, duck their taco. You know what I mean? Well, before I left, you definitely saw Crip niggas becoming like bolder with the shit. You know what I'm saying? So if they are up there living now, I feel like, you know, and I could be wrong, but the dudes who was up there in like the 2010s and all that shit, like them niggas is the one that laid the groundwork for that shit. And then, you know, like I said, I thought it was gonna be rough for them GS9 niggas, but you know, them niggas was alright where they was at.
No, you know, a lot of homies fuck with Bobby. Like, certainly, like they really only live because of their situation, and niggas knew they was attached to some money. You know what I mean, niggas knew they was attached to a situation that could change shit. So certain situations allow for a Crip nigga. They, like you said though, he still wasn't up there pushing no line. He just had to push the line because everybody knew what it was already. But
Yeah, it's like
that's like bro, out here, even like when I was locked up out here, when Powerful and them was out here. Like nigga, that's when Magoo set it off on them pretty. It was some niggas made a set in jail called Pretty Tony. I ain't go from niggas was putting it down too. The niggas was bodying shit. Nigga Magoo was the OG Magoo was the only homie that actually, know what I mean, say fuck that, nigga. It was GK, nigga. It was GKB versus them. That's it. You already know what the line is, nigga. Anything that ain't blood and holding that flag that ain't real right, get moved on. And that's what
Yeah,
that
like
was. So, like I said, it's blood niggas that can't live. It's Crip niggas that can. It's blood niggas that could live. It's Crip niggas that can. It's same shit. Just depends on how you put your work in. You just ain't gonna be pushing no crazy line. Niggas will respect your shit because niggas gonna respect your work. But you ain't waving no flag in that motherfucker.
yeah, like I seen a nigga, and it was kind of crazy, like, cause he was on then, but he got into some other shit. Like they caught him with something, like going to the yard, and but that nigga had this big ass tattoo on his back said Cadillac C. That nigga was walking around, cause I guess like when he walked like to go in the shower, like niggas seen it, and then nigga came in the door. Nigga ain't say nothing to him. He was a big ass nigga.
Yeah.
Well, like they came in the dorm, and you know what I'm saying, like he trolled the nigga that he was with, like the homies and shit. And so, you know, nigga kind of go, and like the way the jail is, like, you know, the way the shit is up north, like it's a little window in the shower, so they just kind of peeked the window, like, and then I guess he knew. So like when the nigga came out, like, yo, he was just walking around the dorm, like he's like, as long as he's in that little like area where all the beds is at, the nigga had his shirt off and shit. I said, yo, this nigga. I said, man, they might try to cut this nigga in his sleep. He looked like, cause he just looked like a nigga that was gonna be a problem. Like if they try to roll on that nigga, and you know what I'm saying, he was up in the weight, cause he was moving around. He was on point. Like, you know how you watch a nigga and you know he on point? Like, yeah, they try him right now, it's gonna go bad for them niggas. Like, it's gonna cost them, if 5 niggas roll on that nigga, it's gonna cost them 3. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was that. But he just got caught on some shit, just being ready. He got jammed up just being ready for some shit. Cause that nigga was going on the yard, getting on the bar. You know what I mean? The whole shit.
And you gotta respect that. That's like getting caught with the hammer in the street.
Yeah,
they gonna respect that. Nigga know you got it.
So it was like, shit, that nigga left, you know, to me, that was the most, when I say like bold, like, you know what I'm saying, that was the boldest shit I seen. Like, damn, like this nigga, and he ain't really pushed no line on that. Like, he ain't initiate nothing, because he still knew he was outnumbered, but the nigga was ready. You know, and they knew that shit. That's why they didn't pop on that nigga.
Oh, if I was in there, he would have got up out of there. You know my MO, nigga. I put you to sleep while you sleep, nigga.
You already know if it's
nigga. Hey, you in the motherfucking dorm, nigga.
If it's
you in the motherfucking dorm, nigga, put your ass to sleep while you sleep, nigga.
Oh,
I used to scare the shit out of niggas. I be in the shit, and I start fucking with a nigga. I'm like, it's cool, you know. You might fight me, and you might win. And I know one fight you ain't gonna win. When your ass get tired, you gonna go to sleep. And I'll be there, nigga. And I'll walk the fuck off.
Yo, like this shit, man.
Yeah, I look at it, they be like, nigga, I lean in and listen, nigga, I'll be there, nigga. I walk the fuck off.
Like, bro, it's crazy because I was looking at some other shit today that had me tripping out. You know, they still going on about these like Latinos for Trump and all this bullshit, right? And it just made me like, you know, because I was taking your jobs and all this shit. I said, yo, you know, I'm glad I don't live in a place, or I didn't grow up in a place that was so undeveloped and shit. You know, like, I got to have some like racial conversation that niggas was having in the 1970s. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it made me think about even the shit yesterday. Like, I'm just like, any nigga who's still like today, the white man this, the white man that, Like, you is a real bitch ass nigga. Like, it's 2026, nigga. You better pop one of these niggas if they in your way.
It's a nigga like that in the group chat.
Yo, you see one thing, like, people, you know what I mean, at least from my area, tell you, like, I never had no pick, nigga. White, black, the boys in blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from New York, my nigga. Like, yeah, there's racial tensions here. But for the most part, we ain't really come up on that, like, being racist shit. Like, even the majority of white people from New York City, like, look at white people who are racist, like, man, you fucking weird as shit. Like, what the fuck are you on?
Shit, white people that's racist don't even. White people in New York don't even fuck with the white people that's racist.
That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas is looking at it like, yo, you making them look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, now all that shit, like, it was a little smoke, like, between, like, in Staten Island, like, you had a period where, like I said, the white boys and the, like, you know, the blacks and shit was into it. But then, like I said, that was more so, like, my mama and them generation. And you gotta think, like, my mom was born the year Martin Luther King got smoked, nigga. So, you know, it was still that time. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was little shit. Like, police were just on what they was on. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, they, shit, like I said, like, nigga, wasn't really on that, like, racial shit. You know what I mean? Hey, I told the nigga, I said, nigga, the name of my whole movement and shit like that was Mobbing on Earth for a reason. It's power and we. Shout out to the squad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this shit, man. I don't know. I just feel like people, it's easier for them to blame somebody else for, like, the shit that they dealing with than to actually address the real fucking, like, problem or elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is bitch made. That's their problem. Yo.
Niggas just need to find somebody to blame their problems on. That's what that shit be. And the easiest thing for most niggas to do is say someone standing in their way, as such as this imaginary white man.
Niggas want somebody to, like, I think niggas want to be saved. Niggas waiting for either. Bitches waiting for Captain Save a Hole. Niggas waiting for Captain Planet.
Niggas need to do like Cameron said. Get a job, nigga. Stop hustling for Chinese food.
I speaking of Fetty Wap. I speaking of Fetty Wap, nigga. They got this nigga up here who said chick tried to get him to line up Fetty Wap, to rob Fetty Wap, tried to backdoor the nigga.
Man,
Fetty Wap at her high. So she couldn't get me, trying to get me to rob the She like, the got his chain on him, he got his jewelry, I got his guns, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. So I'm like, man, I ain't finna rob Fetty Wap. I ain't finna take nothing from that man. Like, he seemed like, I met him, he seemed like a player to me. You feel me? So I ain't wanna do it. So she get mad. Bitch ass, you scary, you ass, bitch, I ain't scared. Like, why I'ma rob this man for? Like, you wildin', bitch. That hoe that hoe got a problem, bro. And cause I ain't wanna rob Fetty Wap for her, she started talking shit. So I never f her again. I gave my bro her number, and he started that bitch. To try to get me to rob Fetty Wap part, it's like, that girl crazy, and that's dangerous. I would never want to deal with no woman like that. They get mad and try to get a nigga to set me up. Like, what if I was a hoe ass nigga and I was broken? I was like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Cause she showed through the play out there. She showed through it out there. Like, so it like, if I was a hoe ass nigga, I was mad on any type of way. Like, this when Fetty Wap was hot at the time. You feel me? So if I was a hoe ass nigga any type of way, like, man, she just tell me, man, he in the house. He got the key, the door unlocked. You can go in there. He got his watches on. I got both of his guns. I took it from him, so he don't got no gun. I'm like, man, this whole out of line, bro. I'm scared of you, mama, because like, listen, I don't want nobody to do me like that.
So here's the crazy shit. All right,
That nigga lying.
lick, but then you might not have even been the lick. But here's the shit that I said was sus about the shit. So a bitch that came to you to line up a nigga that she was fucking with, you go and pass her number on to your homeboy.
Said that,
Now,
bro.
what the hell you could have got that nigga lined up, and you was the one that put her on, but knowing what she was on because she tried to get you to pull the play.
See, that's why I say it's cap. One, nigga, if she called you, that means she know you was on that kind of time. So if she know you was on that kind of time, all that shit that you sitting there talking about, yo, that nigga seemed like he cool when I met him. I done met a lot of niggas. And a lot of niggas done got robbed. They wasn't in my circle, they wasn't my family, so shit. A lot of them niggas got sent. I got sent just like how you got caught. So that's cap. Like, nigga, you just out here searching for fame, nigga. You want to be famous. That's what that shit is about, nigga. You out here trying to be famous with all that fake jewelry on. Talking about you ain't no broke nigga. Nigga, you ain't no millionaire, nigga. You broke. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You in the tax bracket to rob a nigga. We gonna put it like that. I see one thing. You ain't got to worry about getting robbed. You got a bunch of fake shit on. So.
I mean, here's the crazy shit though. Like, for one, you can still get your ass robbed or whatever with the fake shit on because a lot of them niggas ain't gonna find out it's fake until
yeah, today after you gotta get rid of
that shit melted down. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing about it is this. One of the homegirls, Sasha Luck, shout out to Big Luck Bullies and shit, trying to get you a nice dog. Holla at the best. You know, but she was telling me how, like, nah, this nigga be clout chasing this shit. Like, you know what I mean? He always be doing some nigga down in Atlanta. Yeah, he always trying to clout chase whatever. She had a story. In fact, Shorty said she wanted to pull up on the panel and shit like that. We might have to pull her in and break the shit. I think she knows somebody that he tried to do some slick shit with.
Talking about this nigga?
Yeah, this nigga right here.
I believe it.
Shout out to Sash, man. You know, she from Brooklyn, but she stayed out in the Yams.
Nigga sitting there talking about the bitch call. Huh? Well, nigga, if she called you, that means she knew you was on that shit, like I said, nigga. And you sitting there. So you a fan. You a fan more than a businessman. So that means you a dick rider. You out here with a Metro card. Alright.
Speaking of robberies, shit, robbery we've been covering since it broke. Some nigga, I don't know who this nigga is, but he weighed in about the Pooh Shiesty Gucci Man situation. Allegedly, what really happened.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Listen, bro, I got the whole truth, man. Gucci Man was never robbed. Gucci Man steals off on somebody with Pooh Shiesty. Shiesty never wanted this shit to happen. Somebody asked something about that car situation. Shiesty never wanted this shit to happen. He stood neutral, trying to help everything. But Gucci Man swing for boom, jury falls off. Gucci Man was never robbed. Never robbed. Fight, break up, fight over with. Goddamn, Gucci knows his jury didn't fail. That's when his security up the scraps, but nobody up scrap like that. Gucci Man's jury was never stolen. He was never robbed. No contracts were never involved. None of that. All that is count. That's for School Art TV. Listen, bro, I got the whole truth.
Oh, man. Well, I'm gonna tell you this, right? What's crazy is I don't know who this nigga is. I don't know what his tie to the situation is. But this is the funny shit. Of all of the Shetty Nash and Whack 100 and all these different scenarios and shit, this shit sounds like the more believable story out of everything that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it happened like that. I don't know what the fuck. Like, I know, you know what I'm saying? You would, you said niggas told you.
Yeah, it ain't go down like how he told me. See, the funny thing is, this is the second video I seen with that same audio. Cause it's another video with the nigga saying the same shit. We driving through Atlanta or some shit.
Like the exact same audio or like the same video with the nigga saying the same shit?
Nah, the same audio. That's how I seen this shit the first time. Nigga was in the car. He wasn't showing his face. He was just in the car driving. That's the shit I thought you was about to show.
If it's two audios, we gonna do the back to back. We gonna expose somebody. Somebody gonna go on that chopping block.
I'm gonna look in the chat. I think I posted it. It's in one of the chats either the Just Chill or the World Touch. It's probably in both of them. Yeah. But I know from what my people said, that shit ain't go like that. They was definitely there to discuss a contract. Cause he not even. So you notice one thing. He the only person they ain't say nothing about. He said there wasn't no contract. That's the only reason Gucci Mane was there. You see what I'm saying? That's the only reason he was even with Shiesty at that time.
Yeah, at this point, man.
At the end of the day,
it's shot.
I mean, shit. At the end of the day, somebody lying, somebody telling the truth. But we all know one thing: that nigga ain't got his chain and he ain't got his watch. So, not his chain, he ain't got his ring and he ain't got his watch. So,
yeah. I was just thinking about it like when we were covering the Lil Zay and Mimo shit, where like, you know, he said the watch got took and shit. Like he ain't even do no gangster shit. They got up no pole and all this other stuff. So I'm like, damn. So after basically niggas ended up with the watch, but it wasn't necessarily a robbery. It's like you just basically took the nigga shit here there, but either way, like, you know, the lick is the lick. Like you might not have intended to hit it, but it went down. You know what I mean? But yeah, he ain't say that. It ain't say he didn't lose the watch and shit. He just said he didn't get robbed. But yeah, man. Shout out to Guwap. We'll you know, we don't even know who did it, so we don't even know the watch for who got smoked. You know what I'm saying? Nigga didn't hop out and put insurance on themselves.
The only thing I know for sure was some rolling 60 niggas. That's definitely.
It's rolling. All right, we're gonna take a quick little break. We'll be right back after this shit, man. MAFIA Material MOBCAST. If it's popping, let's pop it. Episode 63. We'll be right back after this.
Go to playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. Yeah, when you get it playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. He a grunt, why he even try? He was out of league in the trunk. Turn him into music, let the speakers lead. Ain't no front, not these other rappers, I'm a different breed. I'm the one that the streets been missing, I got what they need. Why they playing on, we don't. City know what we on. Trapping through the virus, never got a PPP loan. Y'all a bunch of R. Kelly bitches, bunch of peons. Put vagina niggas on the shirt, that ain't no V-long. He was talking crazy to them killers acting cute. Playing with that chicken, then the rooster came to roost. I done seen and done it all before I spit it in the booth. If you a op, don't ever worry about a spittle, get a suit. When you go to playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. Yeah, when you get it playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. If you dog is all needed, you can slam dance on that shit. When it come down to that business, you can't stand next to my clique. Vince Carter, Coke and water, NBA jams in my kit. You ain't never been a hustler, you just panhandling drip. Boy, these fans really falling for the cappies, leave me baffled. Giving stripes to all their favorite rappers, knowing that they ratted. Got the tail in the mic, and Mary Jean, they finna tattle me. I'm solid, even when they snake me, I ain't never rattled. Yeah, I'm sticking to the code, I ain't never had no pick. Most these niggas really hoes, out here telling on they kids. I ain't worried about no get back, you ain't never standing no business. Catch me standing over your nigga from the back, look like I'm pissed. When you go to playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. Yeah, when you get it playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking.
Yeah, we back. Mafia Material MOBCAST episode number 63. With daylight, my bro, whole world passed. Oh, man. So, next up, man, gotta talk about Night at the Movies. $22 million in a bucket. Like, bucket. Yeah, the rip, man. The real story. Right? And like this shit is like crazy. I was just sitting there chilling, watching the little movie, minding my own business. And then I noticed something, whatever, and shit like. So I just finished watching this joint on Netflix, The Rip. You got Matt Damon and Ben Affleck back together again, you know, but they ain't doing no Goodwill Hunting by this time, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They out here in Miami playing narcotic detectives. Let me tell you, like, the movie wild as hell, boy. You know what I'm saying? But check it. So I'm watching it thinking like, okay, you know, Hollywood is doing too much. Ain't no way this happened, right? So then I seen the shit like based on true events and all that. So and I did my homework. Turns out the craziest parts of the movie actually happened, my nigga. I'm talking about $22 million in cash, nigga, in Home Depot buckets and a 42-hour ship from hell. You know what I mean? So we gonna get into the real story behind the rip. You know what I mean? So gotta talk about the setup. So the movie, so like in the movie, these dudes find like a mountain of cash and everything goes left. In real life, it was June 2016. Miami-Dade detectives raid this house in Miami Lakes. They think they're just busting a grow house operation or some shit. Standard Friday night, you know what I'm saying, in Florida, right? So they go into the attic and they move like a false wall, you know, near a St. Lazarus statue. You know what I mean? Shout out to the culture. and they find like the Holy Grail and shit. You know what I'm saying? 24 5-gallon Home Depot bucket, and they weren't filled with paint, nigga, or drywall screws, none of that. Filled with, they were stuffed with heat-sealed bundles of $100 bills. And man, I've been to Home Depot 1,000 times, nigga. All I ever leave with is a light bulb and a sense of fucking regret. These niggas found 22 million, nigga. And like, that's the largest cash seizure in Miami-Dade history. Now imagine the self-control, well, that it took not to just lose one bucket in the truck of the Crown Vic, nigga.
Nigga, we would have found one bucket. That would have been it.
That would have been over with.
Listen, man, out of all these stories, motherfuckers be finding money and all this shit, it's one I done seen so far that nigga done did it right, and he just caught a case. Nigga said, and it was a nigga in Florida. I think he was white or Spanish, one of them shits. Nigga found some motherfucking work. You know, they be finding the white lobsters.
Yeah.
This nigga finally done sold a motherfucking brick to undercover.
Oh shit.
$10,000. This nigga sold a brick to undercover after shit he found in the water. So this the only nigga I know that done found some shit and did it right.
Yeah, did what he was supposed to do. He just got caught, but that's part of the game. Oh man! Now the movie showed them stuck in a house getting paranoid and shit. That's because the real life police protocol that sounds like a literal nightmare. You know what I'm saying? The department rules say that if you seize cash, you got to count it on site by hand twice. You know what I mean? So the real detective, led by Chris Casciano, the guy that Matt Damon was playing, they were stuck in that house for 42 hours. 42 hours, no sleep, surrounded by 22 million, nigga, knowing that there are surveillance cameras everywhere. You know, they were looking at those buckets like, if I just take one stack, nigga, fuck the whole bucket, nigga, just one stack, I could retire in Jamaica tomorrow.
Nigga, we would have found one bucket, and they would have never found me. This nigga retired, just vanished. Fuck pension, benefits, all that. I got all the benefits and pension I need. I'd have left a note. Yo, I found one bucket of this money, and then I had to go. It's too much on my brain. I couldn't take no more.
Oh God. And yo, that's where the real tension comes from, right? The Hollywood added the cartels and the shootout to, spice it up. But the real villain was just a guy named Luis Hernandez Gonzalez, who ran an indoor gardening shop. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he was the king of fertilizer and shit. So, look, beyond the money in the buckets, there's a real, emotional weight to the movie. Matt Damon's character is dealing with the loss of, his son to cancer and shit, fuck cancer. So, that just isn't like movie drama. That was inspired by a real officer, Chris Casciano, well, the real officer that was, in the movie. His son, Jake William Casciano, passed away from leukemia in 2021. So the movie is actually dedicated to him. You know what I mean? Just a heavy reminder while we're entertained by the, whole cops and robbers shit.
Even more reason for him to go John Q.
Word, I definitely would have taken that shit. It would have been over with.
Fuck this nigga talking about. Nigga, my son dying of cancer. I'm gonna sit here and turn this money in. We would have found half a bucket now.
Yeah, man. But that shit is like, You know, yeah, respect to them for letting the story be told, but you should have took that shit, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That
For real.
motherfucker money.
So, yeah, but yeah, The Rip is mostly fictionalized, you know what I'm saying? Dope ass movie though, but The Real Arrest was actually pretty quiet. The guy ended up doing about like 5 years in the feds, but those buckets, that 42-hour count, yeah, that's all fact, nigga. And if you haven't seen it yet, you know what I'm saying, go check it out on Netflix and let me know in the comments, you know what I'm saying? If you found 24 buckets of cash in an attic, are you calling the precinct or are you just heading straight to the airport? Be honest. Especially if you're a law enforcement nigga out there, former law enforcement, you probably don't want to, you know, fuck up your boss that might be watching. You know what I'm saying? But
put the shiesty on and come tell your story. I'm letting y'all niggas know that. We've all been in trouble. External affairs would have been looking for a nigga. And I'd have told it, it got real dark in that attic, because I'd have told my partner, nigga, it's either we gonna take this money or I'm gonna take this money. But I'm gonna leave.
That would have been one time we would have been like all about the Benjamins. Take this money. Make this.
Why not? Cause shit. Nigga, if he wasn't gonna be with me.
24 hours to live, yo. This is like all the this would have been the time to be a bad boy.
He'd have had 24 seconds. Cause nigga, the ultimatum would have been, nigga, I'm gonna take this money and leave.
An hour for every bucket. They said 24 buckets. An hour for every bucket.
Nigga, I'd have told that nigga straight up, nigga, I'm gonna leave with this money, or I'm gonna leave with your life and this money. But either way you say it, I'm going with this money, nigga. You either coming with me one way or the other, dead or alive, nigga. That's been that.
But yeah, man, like I said, let us know what you would do in the comments. You already know what we doing. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man, you know, to the channel and shit. Keep it locked. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take another commercial break, courtesy of the Bromie. Like Jesus. And we'll be right back after this. Mafia Material MOBCAST, episode 63.
On this edition of The Adventures of Black Jesus featuring World Pest. World Pest and Black Jesus make the trap say amen.
You see that? Just a little heat and faith and the soda starts to change its ways. Keep it moving, keep it gentle. Transformation takes patience, but it'll rise up when it's ready. Pick your...
While the work dries, Black Jesus offers some good game to some Mary Magdalens.
You know, water in the wine is cool, but conversation into connection, that's the real miracle.
Preach.
And if y'all ever need a little more light in your day, just remember, you're already radiant.
Okay, Prophet with the smooth line.
Meanwhile, World Pest is riding around making collections, hitting bitches with 5-pound dumbbells.
He hit my mother with a 5-pound dumbbell. I heard it. I heard the sound before I even made it up the stairs. She's in there fighting for her life right now, and all I can think about is that look in her eyes when she saw him coming.
All went well, and the trap was full of joy until a punk motherfucker tried to run off with the bag.
Yo, you can't outrun the Lord, man! Watch me! That baking soda ain't free, brother! I just needed it for cookies! And I just needed you to pay. Fine, here. Keep it, but next time ask. Miracles don't cover shit.
And what happened next? The bitch-ass motherfucker starts snitching.
I might bring the $3 tomorrow. Next thing I know, that guy with the head wrap and some dude looked like Black Jesus came at me. He slammed a 5-pound weight into my shoulder.
Black Jesus?
Yeah, long hair, robe, sandals, real Messiah vibe. He helped.
But Black Jesus refuses to go out like white Jesus. You gotta catch him first.
Stop! Police! Hands where I can see them!
Gotta catch me first.
He's clearing the fence!
Black Jesus spits good game at the police with great vengeance and furious anger.
Oh! Hey, sir, calm down. Don't tell me to calm down, man. Y'all pulled me over because you saw a robe, huh? You think a brother can't be holy in his own damn neighborhood? Step back, my I've been walking water since before your grandmama was born. I'm out here blessed.
and in true miracle worker fashion, Black Jesus and World Pest make it home to trap and count up another day.
Blessings keep flowing, brother. Keep it steady.
Amen. You gonna hit this?
Let the herbs rise. That's righteous.
We're at 40 even now.
Stacking high. We'll share what's left with
After
the people.
the bills, yeah. Appreciate you, man.
Always.
Blessings keep piling up. 100 after 100. The streets still the same, but the shine different. Grace in my pocket, gold on my soul. Brooklyn, we counting miracles.
Out here at the meet, sun's perfect. Got the 63 sitting clean. Watch this. Little switch tap, let her dance. Ooh, that's smooth. That's crazy, man. Appreciate it. She been good to me. Cruising and a blocker.
Yeah, we back. Mafia Material MOBCAST, episode 63. Daylight and World Pest in this bitch. And today, y'all, we're going to be talking about a massive shift in the culture. Two legends, in fact. Fat Joe and Jadakiss just took the Joe and Jada Show podcast, Joe and Jada podcast, and did something that a lot of people thought was impossible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These niggas didn't just grow on YouTube. Niggas then graduated, nigga. You know what I'm saying? On January 26, 2026, they officially moved their video home to Netflix. But here's the big question. Is being limited to a Netflix subscription audience, a genius business move? Or did they just lock their content in a golden cage? We're going to break it down. We had some issues, with this Netflix shit. So the deal, get into the facts. So this just isn't the Joe and Jada thing. It's a Netflix takeover. They partnered with iHeartMedia to bring over 15 shows to the platform. You know what I'm saying? We're talking The Breakfast Club, My Favorite Murder, Behind the Bastards. But for Joe and Jada, it's a total game changer. They aren't just the guest on Netflix, you know what I'm saying? They're the face of this new modern talk show strategy, that they're using, right? So the vibe, is pretty much the culture, sports, these legendary industry stories, Cap Joe segment, the dirty section. Now here's the catch. If you want to watch them,
nigga, I ain't gonna be called dirty too much, nigga. You talking about dirty? I ain't gonna be called dirty too much, nigga. You talking about the dirty section? Talking about us, nigga. We in YouTube.
Yeah. Now the thing is, if you want to watch them, you're gonna need that Netflix login. Full video episodes are gone from YouTube, nigga. Now the loophole is you can still catch the audio on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, via iHeart. The question everybody asking is why Netflix? You know what I'm saying? And why would they leave the #1 podcast platform, YouTube? You know what I mean? Fat Joe said it, himself. It's all about, he said it's all about reaching a new audience. But, I'm just saying he was just talking about the empirical data. You know what I mean?
You know what it is, man. Niggas get that upfront check.
Yeah, pretty much. Because now they're going to get paid for the season of the episode.
Yeah, you got to realize the upfront check has some M's in it. So...
Well, yeah, but not just the upfront check, but literally getting paid per episode. So it's not just waiting on the YouTube viewership and seeing how the check do is kind of like guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you got the contract for a certain number of episodes per season, or however they gonna work the shit. And
I
you know,
think
that's it.
I think they might have just got the whole show because they got the old episodes on there too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like the whole catalog and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, think about it. Like, YouTube is a search platform. Like, you gotta go looking for the actual content. Netflix is like more so of a discovery platform. You know what I mean? When 260 million people open their TV app to watch Stranger Things or a documentary, Joe and Jada is going to be right there, you know, when the new releases, bro. And it's consistently they drop, you know what I mean? Like they going to be, you know, things. So they kind of trading the Bible clip lottery of YouTube for the premium real estate, you know what I mean, of Netflix home screen and shit.
Shit, and
you know what I mean?
You fuck around, you know how Netflix got that top 10 shit. They fuck around being, they fuck around being number
be
one.
The top show, like you know what I'm saying. So it's really like moving from a crowded street corner to a luxury penthouse for real.
Yeah, that's gonna make them. I mean, that's gonna call for renegotiation of contract. They consistently stay on that top 10 number one shit. Nigga, that's a whole nigga. That mean this podcast is really moving the algorithm in your goddamn shit and your whole program. So nigga, we fuck around and move, nigga. It'd be some other shit. Y'all gonna have to up the price, nigga. Like he say, yesterday's price ain't today's price, nigga.
And speaking of that, you gotta talk about the subscriber wall, right? Now, let's keep it real. YouTube is free, Netflix is not. Now, with Netflix, potentially raising prices again in 2026, question is, are fans who are not already subscribed, gonna follow them behind an $18 or $25 a month, paywall? And the downside is they lose the casual viewer who just stumbles on, a 2-hour video. The upside is they become must-watch TV. By limiting the audience, they actually increase the value of the brand. Like it could work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no longer just a podcast. Yeah, because it's no longer just a podcast. It's a Netflix original series. But that shit kind of carry a certain weight that a simple YouTube upload might not, thing. And I mean,
they get that whole interview. That's gonna change the game. So they get that whole interview going. I think he might go up there now.
Yeah, like the crazy thing is like people are asking does this mean YouTube is losing? You know what I'm saying? Not exactly, but Netflix is clearly treating YouTube as its main competitor, by poaching, the Breakfast Club, Joe and Jada. Netflix, is trying to steal the casual viewing time that YouTube has owned for years. For Joe and Jada, the future on the YouTube shit look like this, like pretty much shorts. You're gonna see the 60-second clips and the teasers on their YouTube channel. You know what I mean? It acts as like trailers to drive you to Netflix, but they aren't leaving YouTube entirely or whatever, just using it as a marketing tool instead of a home for the most part. I don't know. At the end of the day, Fat Joe and HEIST are, businessmen, real hustlers in the game. They've gone from selling records to selling a lifestyle. This Netflix deal proved that the podcast as we know it is evolving into premium television. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like, it looks like this, right? It's like in the streets, it might be a nigga that had the block. And then he get a bigger plug, and now he's like the plug, like he's the connecting shit now. That would leave the lane open for, you know, that viewership. Because if they took the Breakfast Club, Joe and Jada, like if they start poaching all the big podcasts, what's gonna happen is the viewership on YouTube for like a lot of the up and coming podcasts and shit like that is gonna spike, because pretty much niggas be covering the same content, but the same stories and shit. You know what I mean? So it's just gonna be like people are gonna go somewhere to get, they fix.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, one weed dealer like leave the block don't mean that niggas are gonna stop smoking weed. Somebody gonna get the bright idea like, yo, I'm gonna start selling bud.
All thing they did was make room for the other niggas, that's all.
But hey, man, look, if y'all want to go over there and pay to go on Netflix and shit like that, come on down to the Mafia Material MOBCAST. I got a Netflix subscription. I'm so tied in with Netflix, I didn't even know the price went up and shit. I'm on auto pay, nigga. But yeah, we'll tell you what happened. But I damn sure ain't fucking with no Joe and Jada clips, nigga. I don't want no smoke with Netflix. Y'all know already got my shit. Put my ass on timeout twice on some bullshit. So I'm straight. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let me know what y'all think about that, about this in the comments, man. You ready to pay for a Netflix sub just to sub? Just to see Joe and Jada debate sports and hip hop? Or are you just gonna stick to the free audio on Spotify? Let us know in the comments. Or are you gonna switch to the Mafia Material MOBCAST? That would be the smarter one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you want to see what other shows made the jump and you'd like to see us break that down too, do a whole list of the full 15 plus iHeart podcast now available on Netflix, hit that like and subscribe button for me. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let us know. You know what I'm saying? And that is that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joe and Jada. They got the MOBCAST behind there protecting the back. Pulled the Brink truck up to the Netflix studio.
Little shift in the culture.
Mafia Material MOBCAST episode 63. I'll take another quick commercial break. We'll be right back after.
Daylight. Dollars rule under. What? Mobbing on earth, boy. Yeah. I'm on drugs too. Trapping out of town, finna have it bitch on lockdown. Anytime it's up, it's stuck, and then I got down. 1,000 grand of powder, baby, watch me break the block down. 56 a sample, finna have it bitch on lockdown. Trapping out of town, finna have it bitch on lockdown. Anytime it's up, it's stuck, and then I got down. 1,000 grand of powder, baby, watch me break the block down. 56 a sample, finna have it bitch on lockdown. Yeah, pack out in the trenches, it's a takeover. They say they've been waiting here to tell them that the wait over. Lot of suckers in position, hard not to take notice. The gang got ugly for the real, I'm here to get a makeover. I got a new plug in the trap, I'm full of bias. 2 onions worth of pictures, look like I was passing flyers. Product you could trust, it's what I was advertising. Look like NBA jams where I'm out here passing fire. And I'm packing fire. So my best advice is don't get gangster with me. Not no Irishman for painting houses, trying to paint the city. Worrying about no comment, can't do nothing in the paint with me. Mafia, nothing, fuck whoever if they ain't with me. Out of town, finna have it bitch on lockdown. Anytime it's up, it's stuck, and then I got down. 1,000 grand of powder, baby, watch me break this block down. 56 samples, finna have this bitch on lockdown. Trapping out of town, finna have this bitch on lockdown. Anytime it's up, you know it's stuck, and then I got down. 1,000 grand of powder, baby, watch me break this block down. 56 samples, finna have this bitch on lockdown. Break the bowl with a fork, we call it scratching the living. Break a 28 to .3, letting them go for 50. That's a 93, count 186 pictures, 46.50 before I pay the runners and I tip them. Multiply the number by 34, now how we looking? Taking half the profits, fuck up the store downtown in Brooklyn. I ain't like my choices, I saw a chance and went and took it. Served people elbows for I saw what the rock cooking. For that pain, you can meet the Undertaker, that's the promise. And I'm stone cold, so I don't never wrestle with my conscience. When poles get pointed like decimals over commas, better dive like a ram, cause this goat move with a llama. Out of town, finna have this bitch on lockdown. Anytime it's up, you know it's stuck, and then I got down. 1,000 grand of powder, baby, watch me break this block down. 56 samples, finna have this bitch on lockdown. Trapping out of town, finna have this bitch on lockdown. Anytime it's up, you know it's stuck, and then I got down. 1,000 grand of powder, baby, watch me break this block down. 56 samples, finna have this bitch on lockdown.
Yeah, we back. Mafia Material MOBCAST, episode 63. Our next story, kind of crazy. 911. I'm kidnapping an ICE agent. Wildest ICE story ever, my nigga. Like, I couldn't believe this shit when I be seeing certain shit, I be having to verify, because I be like, nah, this shit sound crazy, but nigga, this gotta
Like
be AI.
that nigga like the second or third ICE agent niggas ain't kidnapped.
Yo. Hey, you know what?
One of the niggas at that rally last week.
I stand for I can't escape.
That's stupid.
Niggas is stupid.
Yeah, one nigga they kidnapped at that rally last week. One nigga that stormed the Capitol.
Oh shit, bro.
nigga did 5 years for that shit or whatever. I think he one of the main niggas. They beat the shit out of that nigga.
Oh shit. So, imagine y'all. Imagine you're a federal agent. You're on a routine operation to pick up some, visa overstays. And you walk up to a car, identify yourself, and then suddenly, you're not the one making the arrest. You're the one being kidnapped. And, they be saying like, oh, they're kidnapping us. Taking us from the only home we ever known. Now, this sounds like a plot, of an action movie, but this shit happened in December 2025 in a quiet apartment parking lot in Plymouth, Minnesota. And this is a story how a Nigerian national and his partner ended up driving a federal agent straight to a police station while he was at gunpoint in their passenger seat.
The ultimate kidnapping. The kidnapping and the surrender. All in one.
So, this shit is crazy. I don't know, yo. I'm going to try to say this nigga name. Aluwadamlawa. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this nigga.
We just gonna call that nigga Alu.
Bamigboye. Bamigboye. Yeah, I can stick to the last name. Bamigboye.
We gonna call that nigga Alu Boombastic, nigga.
Yeah. Bamigboye.
Alu Boombastic. That's that nigga name. Fuck that. I ain't worried about him. He can't go kidnap shit now.
You know what? We just gonna call, Bamigboye. I can say that. So, Bamigboye, a 24-year-old Nigerian, what'd you call it? HSI, that's Homeland Security Investigation for you numbskulls. was looking for him because he allegedly overstayed his student visa. Agents in plain clothes were surveilling his car when he arrived with his partner, Rakia Frazier. Yeah, that was easy. We should just say Rakia's nigga.
Yeah.
But so here's where the story split. So according to the FBI, the agents showed their badges and said, you know, we need to talk. But the defense, you know, they say these men look like random guys trying to snap them and shit. So in the chaos, one of the Homeland Security agents actually jumped in the front passenger seat of Frazier's Jeep to stop them from leaving. You know what I mean? But Frazier didn't stop. She hit the gas. Hey, you know what's crazy? The last motherfucker that tried to hit the gas and them niggas got smoked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
One reason why I fuck with the ICE agents, they don't give a fuck. They smoking everybody. White people, black people. Nigga, look, they shoot. Look, the people they shoot ain't even the people they supposed to be interacting with. They supposed to be interacting with immigrants. These niggas shoot American citizens.
Hey, they like the Navy SEAL nigga. They just like to kill shit.
Yeah, they like to kill shit.
Like Delta Force, I was watching some shit with that nigga Nick Irvin, the sniper nigga that they call the Reaper.
Yeah.
He be on Vlad and shit. And he was talking about how, like, yeah, he was saying how if he was a hostage and wanted to be, you know, rescued alive, he want Delta Force to come get him. You know, if you just want some motherfucker that can go in there and just kill up a whole fucking room, call the SEALs. You know what I'm saying? Like the motherfuckers just like to kill, like, you know what I'm saying? Now, what's crazy about this shit is for the next 10 minutes, it was an absolute, like, you know, with absolute mayhem in the Jeep. Like the agent, he's from out of town, so he don't know the area and he thinks he's being abducted. So he pulls his service weapon and orders Frazier to stop. So Frazier keeps driving, allegedly telling the agent she's taking him to the police. Bamik Boye is in the back seat, and here's the kicker. He called 911. Bamik Boye say to the dispatcher that there's an unidentified man in their car trying to kidnap them.
Oh yeah, they gonna get off on that. They about to drop them charges.
Yeah,
they about to
so
get
he
off on that.
tells 911 he's taking, you know, he's taking ICE to the police station and shit. So his lawyer later joked that he might be the first person in history to call the cops while committing the crime. But like, really, does he think he's committing a crime? He think that he he's trying to snatch him, nigga.
That's why I said they gonna beat that, because like, one, she done told your ass that she about to take you to the police. He done called the motherfucking police.
He calling the police, so clearly these niggas ain't trying to do, like, they was scared.
Them motherfuckers, yeah, they scared, niggas. So shit, they don't, nigga, they off on that.
So the chase ended at the New Hope Police Department. You know what I'm saying? Other Homeland Security agents were hot on their tail and shit, and, you know, boxed the Jeep in and shit like that. Bamik Boye didn't wait around and shit. He bolted into a nearby Hy-Vee grocery store or some shit. And, you know, that's where he was tackled and arrested. Frazier stayed in the car, initially refusing to come out, but was eventually taken into custody. Now, here's the legal twist. Now, you think, you know, kidnapping a federal agent, you know, would mean, you know, no bail, right? Not exactly. The defense brought, you know, some heavy arguments in court. Bamik Boye claimed he had PTSD from a previous kidnapping back in Nigeria. Oh, so, you know, which explains the whole flight response, Frazier's lawyers argued that she had no idea they were law enforcement. Like she said, I'm taking your ass to the police, nigga. Now here's the wild connection. Lakia Frazier is the sister of Darnella Frazier, the young woman who filmed the George Floyd video in 2020, my nigga.
Damn.
Oh yeah, yo, your whole family about it. Yo, y'all on the scene all this shit. Yo, so ultimately the judge did something that shocked the prosecutors. He released both of them from pre-trial detention while they wait for trial. So these niggas is back out on the street. Shout out to the judge, nigga.
Yeah, they about to throw that out, man.
Yeah, you about to get your visa extended, nigga.
Look, the only thing they gonna argue is they did that out of fear, so that just caused them to act in the way they would normally act. So yeah, that's basically like them saying they entrapped them somewhat. So yeah, they off on that.
Yeah, man. Like this wasn't this was really a daring escape from a perceived kidnapping.
Watch
More
they make
so
this shit
than
a
it
movie.
was a reckless assault like on an officer.
Watch they make this shit a movie.
Yo, for real. Like
this shit gonna turn into some shit where it take these niggas 4 days to get to the precinct.
Yo, Bamigboye and Frazier had pleaded not guilty to charges of assaulting, resisting, and impeding a federal officer. Now, if convicted, they can face years in federal prison. But what do you think, man? If somebody jump in your car without a uniform, would you drive to the nearest police station too?
Man, listen.
Shit, I'm gonna tell you right now, your ass would have got smoked, nigga.
Word.
Or stabbed or some shit like.
All that shit going on right now with ICE and shit. Nigga, the mayor, depending on what city they in, the mayor that already said he don't want their ass in his city, so yeah, they don't fuck around and get off on that shit, bro. Cause like I said, it's the whole fear factor, because just off the fact that this nigga got PTSD, he already got kidnapped.
Yeah, he was actually kidnapped like in Nigeria and shit. You know, that was the real kidnapping, nigga.
Yeah, motherfucker jump up in your motherfucking car talking about he's some ICE agent about to take your ass back to somewhere, and you
They
done
said
got
we
kidnapped.
gotta talk. They ain't even
Yeah, we gotta talk. Man, what the fuck we gotta talk about? That sound like some shit you done. That sound like some shit I done said before, and I got snatched before. Hell no, I'm getting the fuck out of here. We gotta talk. Nigga, that sound like a threat in my neighborhood, nigga. Yo, we gotta talk. Nigga, what the fuck we gotta talk about?
They got a I think they might have the 911 transcript. Hold on a second. This it. Yeah. I'm just trying to see if it'll trying to see if it's some audio. Hold on a second.
A man and woman are in custody today for allegedly trapping a federal agent in a car and dropping that agent off at the New Hope Police Department. Oluwadamilola Bamigboye and Lakia Frazier.
I said it right. Hey, look. Hey, I said his name right. I said Bamigboye. I'm the champ. Another YouTuber would have fucked that up. I'm proud of me.
Facing a count of assaulting a Department of Homeland Security investigations agent. According to court documents, agents were searching for Bamigboye because he had overstayed a student visa. When he was approached by agents, he allegedly got into the back of a Jeep and told Frazier to drive. One of the agents on scene got into the front seat to try and stop them from taking off, according to the charges. Bamigboye allegedly called police from the Jeep explaining what happened and that they were bringing the agent to the Plymouth Police Department. But they ended up going to the New Hope Police Department instead. Bamigboye was arrested after running into a Hy-Vee.
So developing tonight, Seattle's police.
I'll find that shit. But yeah, man. That's a spill. 911, I'm kidnapping the ICE agent. I'm kidnapping the kidnapper.
Nigga, I'm taking your ass to the precinct.
The fuck out of my car. Oh shit. But hey, MAFIA material MOBCAST, nigga. And while we on the subject of crazy Nigerian stories, nigga, we got another one right here. 1 year in jail for 272 million in Nigeria. And you know, no better than the MAFIA material MOBCAST to secure the bag, right? Right.
He took more than that. They got back some of it, but that's the rest of it.
Oh yeah. He did. That's what he still had.
Yeah, that nigga took. They said he took like 1.3 billion or some shit. Well, he ain't take it. That's what they sent to his shit.
Yeah, that's what they sent to his shit or whatever. You know, in the thing, right?
Yeah.
So imagine y'all waking up, checking your banking app, and you see 1.5 billion naira, that's Nigerian money, in your balance. Now that's over, I think they said that was over, like, it's supposed to be $1 million USD. So the question is, do you call the bank or do you start spending before they realize what the fuck they did? Well, for 1 year in Nigeria, Ojo Egosa.
Nigga, Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, Ojo Kingsley actually is his last name, so that's easy to say. Fucking Kingsley. Wasn't a what if. It was his reality and shit. But here's where it gets crazy. When the bank realized the mistake, they came knocking. Kingsley, you know, he ain't handed back. Or, you know, asking him to hand it back. Now he's facing a choice that had the entire internet debating and shit. Pay a massive fine or spend a year behind bars while keeping the missing change. So today, we're going to break down the case of the man who chose to sell over the cash. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at the numbers, right? Because they're kind of staggering and shit. So First Bank basically credited Kingsley's account with 1.5 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like, to put that in perspective, that's about $1 million, like I said, in USD. Now, most of us have heard stories about bank errors. Usually they catch it within 24 hours. But Kingsley had enough time to move some things around. By the time the EFCC, which is Nigeria's financial crimes unit, got involved, the math looked like a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? The EFCC managed to claw back about 802 million. You know what I'm saying? The bank itself reversed 300 million or some shit like that. So the gap that left was 272 million in Nigerian money. That's roughly like $195,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, just gone. Now, Kingsley's argument is basically, you know, he pleaded guilty, but couldn't or wouldn't produce that final 272 million. You know, wild trade-off, nigga. So here's where the Edo State High Court dropped a sentence that had social media losing its mind. You know, Justice W.I. I don't know what the fuck it is. But anyway, the judge gave Kingsley two options. Spend 1 year in prison or pay a $5 million fine, which is about $3,000 USD. Oh, this nigga tripping. Yo, so now on paper, you know, you're thinking, why wouldn't he just like pay the $3,000 and go home? But there's the catch. He still has to restitute or pay back the missing $195,000. You know what I'm saying? So the internet theory, like, people think he's choosing to do the year because once that time is served, that missing money, wherever it's hidden, is clean. You know, in his head. You know what I'm saying? Is 1 year of your life worth 200K? Now, in some parts of the world, nigga, people work 10 years to save that kind of money. Kingsley looking at 12 months in the cell, nigga, potentially, you know, protect the life-changing bag over there. So, you know, look, let's keep it 100, nigga.
I don't make 200K. I don't make 200K a year, so I'll be there.
Yeah, like, see, I was thinking about it from the perspective of this. I'm looking at it from a standpoint of American prisons, and, you know, like, nigga already been to prison. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, in my mind, a year, because unless you make more than $200,000 a year, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't make that, like, on the street. Now, the other shit I started thinking about is, nigga, Nigerian prisons, from what I've heard, are no joke. And, you know, the EFCC just doesn't forget about missing millions. Like, once your ass get out, you know, the court still ordered him to return the money. So this isn't, you know, a get out of jail free card and shit like that. It's just a go to jail and still owe the money card.
Well,
so
I just be in debt.
Yeah, so the question is, like, you know, did he really win, or did he just ruin his life over, you know, a bank error? But I'm just like, nigga, that's your bad. Like, fucking.
Cause look, nigga, cause in my mind, nigga, when I get out, nigga, I'm coming to America. Nigga, I'm
Prince
Eddie Murphy.
Hakeem.
Yeah, I'm Prince Hakeem, nigga. Bitch,
Hey, listen.
I got 100 and something
Speaking of
thousand.
coming
Let's
to
just be right.
America, hey, speaking of coming to America, to get that shit, man, they would have had to meet the semi. I ain't talking about the King's Aid, nigga. That real semi. You know. Good morning, my neighbors. Fuck you. Yes.
Yes.
Fuck you too. Well, yeah, so you know, I gotta ask you guys, man, if you wake up with $1 billion in your account, Nigerian or American, and the bank asks you for it back, but you already lost 200K of it, will you do the year, or would you find a way to, you know, pay every cent back or turn that shit in? You already know what the hell we gonna do if we find some money and shit like that. So, you know, hey, we gonna remake what Diddy said. Don't drop your bag around me, true. True taker for real. Lose your paper for real.
Like I said, I'm doing my year, and I'm Prince Hakeem. Living in America. I couldn't get me a McDonald's job or that shit. Nigga, I'll be the cockiest, stinkest African at McDonald's they ever met. Nigga act like he's somebody, like he got money. I'll be in there talking shit, broke ass nigga. Fucking American. Stink ass American.
You're like, hey, you the one that got that money. I'm gonna be like, it ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no senator or son. I ain't got shit, nigga. Nathaniel, that's my name, because I ain't got it.
Nigga, I'll be the only African that they ever met. Nigga, motherfucker coming to me talking about some money, I'll pull a rope with some chicken bones on that motherfucker out of my pocket.
The boy got his own money.
Nah, nigga, I'm like I'm doing voodoo, nigga. I'm pulling the motherfucker string with chicken bones out on their ass. Shalabon, Hapon Ping Yada. Start saying some wild shit. And this nigga over here doing voodoo.
Chicken bone.
Nigga over here doing voodoo. So the chicken bones on the going light a match. Blow dust in the air.
Shout out Ojo Kingley. Nigga. Yeah, you know, we got your back, nigga.
Living in America.
You know, we need some of that though. You know what I mean? But yeah, man.
He already in the top 10% of men if he come to America. Nigga, top 10% make 100,000 and better.
Yeah.
I seen some shit. I don't know what's wrong with people. Some motherfucking white people bought some couch for some white niggas, some old white man at some yard sale. This shit had like 90,000 or some shit in the motherfucking couch. They went and gave the shit back.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose of a yard sale and shit like that. You're supposed to go and buy some bullshit for a cheap price, and then voila, find out that it was worth more than what you paid for it. Nigga.
That old nigga would have been fucked up because he was carrying a fair money. He would have got fucked up.
And look, I tell you like this: if I know you and you did some shit like that, found like, you know, a whole bunch of work or a whole bunch of money and shit, and you go turn that shit in, just know, don't call me and tell me about that shit because we're no longer friends. I don't fuck with idiots.
I ain't fucking with you.
Especially when your reason is, it was the right thing to do. Somebody could have really needed that. Nigga, we needed that.
Yeah. That's what I said, bro. Out of all this shit I've been saying over all the years I've been alive, motherfuckers finding money and working shit. The one nigga that did do it right was the nigga that found that work in the water and got caught selling to undercover for 10,000. This nigga said
it's probably a bunch of niggas that did find some shit and did it right, and we just don't know.
Yeah, we just don't know. Yeah, they got caught. Yeah,
they really did it right. They ain't say shit.
I mean, shit. Shit. It definitely was a bunch of niggas like that in the 80s when Pablo sent that plane throwing the motherfucking barrels of cocaine out the motherfucking sky.
That's
That nigga turned their body in Miami into a kingpin.
That's a fact. But yeah, man.
That's really the
our
only
show.
reason I want to move to Florida. Just to go to motherfuckers, get on the boat. I see some shit floating in the water.
Ride
Nigga,
around and shit. I
That's
think
not-
that's
look,
the reason why they charge so much or whatever for niggas to have a boat. Cause like it really sit here and be a whole fucking pirate out here, man, finding all kind of shit.
nigga, when I
Floating
find some
around.
shit, all I know, nigga, they gonna have to catch me, nigga, and I'm busting. You give a fuck about you shooting no motherfucking gun on no motherfucking boat, nigga. Y'all gonna have to get me. Back to
Hell yeah,
Fuck
man.
that.
Fuck turning in some money and shit, keeping all that. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers, motherfucker.
That's the name of the game.
You know what I'm saying? I know one thing and shit like that. See, if I know you and you do some shit like that, I ain't gonna lie to you, whatever, man. You think you're being a good person, but
guess what? You're a bitch.
For real. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the fuck I might do. You damn sure better not ever ask me for no goddamn money after you turn that shit in and shit. Because I'm gonna be so offended.
You motherfuckers is dead, nigga.
Wallahi, I ain't lying. But yeah, man, that's our show for today. Mafia Material MOBCAST, episode 63. Dig. Hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that notification bell if you're really mobbing with the content. And as always, stay dangerous so you can be safe. It's your boy Daylight, co-host World Pest. We out of here.